Hello again, Helena YMCA peeps. I am back again for another 20 to 30 minute HIIT class. This day we are going to use a few different objects, so you can just find these in your house, hopefully. The first round we are going to use one thing that can work as a weight. So if you've got hand weights, awesome. I wouldn't go too heavy. This guy's about like at 8 to 10 pounds, I think. So that's going to work for me for my first round. The second round, and this will sound weird, but it does make a lot of sense, is you're going to want to find a grocery bag. A nice, good, strong one that has two handles. And then you're going to just put things of more weight into that garbage bag or grocery bag. Now the key, what we're going to try to do is replicate some kettlebell swings. So if you've got kettlebells, awesome. So whatever weight you might have done kettlebell swings with before, that's what you want this to be. This one's going to be like roughly 20 pounds for me. I might add a few more canned veggies or something if I wanted to add some more. So whatever you can fit in your bag that you're pretty sure the bag can handle and not blow out, that's also a key to think about. You can use like a backpack. I was testing this. These do work pretty good, just an old backpack of any kind, because then you've got two handles that you can use to grab and swing. But I found that it's just a little bit too long for me, but this could definitely be a good option. But if you've got an old garbage or a grocery bag, might as well use that. And they make these pretty strong, so while we do this warm-up, if you need to go and collect your items, go ahead and do that now. We'll get warmed up, and I'll tell you a few more other items that you might need to know about this workout. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. We'll just go ahead and drop back into some lunges from the side here. So drop that back, and then do a little elbow twist, just to wake up that spine. Good. So, other than gathering some weights, one single one, and then something that we could use for like kettlebell swings, the other key is going to be that after every exercise in this workout, we're going to drop and do 5 squats. So, I don't care if it's upper body, lower body, every single exercise is going to end with 5 squats in the transition before we go to the next one. So keep that in the back of your mind. Say squats, let's go ahead and do a couple. So those of you who like to count, you can count, see how many we're going to do throughout this whole workout. And I'll tell you at the end how many we will have done. And we can see if you're on. So when we're doing these squats, just be thinking about shooting those hips backwards and then making sure those knees are trapped in behind the toes. So a lot of people, that is not a squat, okay? Squats are back and deep. Chest trapped right over the top of your kneecaps as well. One more. Okay, let's go ahead and get into some side lateral lunges with a chest opener. I can just do one side at a time because I don't have enough room. If you want to do the double side, go for it. And if you got some balance, just go ahead and throw that leg back, like in a skater move kind of. Just give you a little bit more hip activation. Be really fluid with those arms. Waking up the chest, waking up the back. You got it, let's speed it up just a touch. Still sitting back into that hip. Got to switch sides. A little bit of coordination here. Kick that leg back. I was doing it backwards, there we go. Nice and wide. If you're throwing those arms in front of you, go right arm up, then do left arm up. You can kind of like pat your back. That'll also help you wake up that upper body a little bit. Good. One other thing that you're going to think about with this workout is there are some burpees involved. There's going to be 2 sets of burpees. We're going to pyramid our sets. So we're going to go exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, burpees 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'll lead you through it. You don't have to remember this, but just so you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, burpees 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down the other side. So the first round is going to be all upper body. This first move is kind of like an extension of our warm-up. So we'll go ahead and get into that one. And remember, after every exercise, we're doing 5 squats. So be ready for that. All right, let's do this. First move is a plank to pike. So find a nice plank, then a pike. So this is pretty, like I say, it's extension of our warm-up. You're really settling those shoulders over your wrists, nice soft elbows, lifting with your abs and your lower back to get that hip up, and then really dropping into the calves when you hit that pike. So these are nice and slow. Think of like a spine wave. You're just pushing that spine up, rounding that back, finding your plank, making sure your abs stay on. One more, and let's do our squats. So jump it up. Got 5 squats, just regulars. Good. Now this is where you're gonna want your weight. We're gonna do some triceps. So arms right by your ears, really nice and tight. They're gonna go up and down. Now your choice, you can stay here. If you wanna add some cardio, we can go here and out. Just make sure if you're jumping, these arms need to stay right by your ears. So don't let them get a little bit loose and fall out. You need to stay tight, or you need to not jump. Those are kind of your options. So if you are jumping, make sure they're nice and slow and controlled. And this is where, please don't have a heavy weight if you're doing any jumping. All right, 5 squats. 4 and 5. Back down to your mat. Got some Superman push-ups. Knees or toes, your choice. Find your push-up position. You're going down. You're releasing feet and upper body into a Superman. And then you're coming back up. So your choice here, you can go wide, full Superman. Just make sure you get your arms back by your armpits. And when you sit up, when you push up, make sure you're leading with your butt for this. So if you can't do that, drop to the knees, because you don't want to do this. It's going to be bad on that back. So make sure you've got the core strength. Lead with that lower back. Push yourself up. We'll do these one more time, so you've got time to practice. All right, 5 squats. 5. Okay, and then the last one, you'll use your weight again. You're gonna go back into a reverse lunge with an arm raise. So these are just regular back lunge. Elbows are straight but soft. And you're lifting with your shoulders, and you're keeping that torso super straight. So you're not bending over, you're not doing this. It's right here, up and down. And that weight should just come about face level is fine. Doesn't need to be anything too crazy. So this is exercise 4, meaning we're gonna go down, give us 5 squats, and then we've got our burpee set. So 5 squats right here. Burpees, lots of modifications that you can do here. I think that was 5. So how I like to do them, and you go ahead and start if you know how to do burpees. You're jumping, chest all the way down, kick it up, jump. Now you can just do sprawls, so you don't get your chest on the ground if you don't want to. You can do it here, no jump. You can also just walk it in, jump, walk it out, walk it in. But if you're doing real ones, go for it. March that back, kick the legs up. Think about letting that whole chest on the ground. 5 seconds. Okay, 5 squats. Catch your breath. We'll have a quick little break. Then we'll go back down. So think about, we're gonna do those lunges, front raise, right here. Get that weight set up. All right, let's go. So reverse, lift, lift. I've been doing a ton of burpees because boredom and thinking about what I can do at home. I swear, they're still hard. Even if you do a lot every day. Best way to get that cardio up, at least for me. So if I'm breathing hard and I'm sweating, that's why. Really think here about keeping a little bit of tension in those biceps and then in that shoulder, pulling that weight up with your back as well. All right, 5 squats. And then we're going down to Superman push-ups. Find your plank, go down, release, up. Again, lead that push-up with your lower back. Lower back comes up. Takes a lot of core, so really suck in that core, round your lower back, push that up. Again, if you cannot do that, go ahead here, and then come up. Again, my back is a little bit arched. That's what we want on these. Go down, up. Lead with my lower back, push it straight up. Release, up. Everything can be done at your own speed. Try to keep that spine neutral. One more. 5 squats, go. We're gonna go back and do those tricep dips. I think that was 6, sorry. Tricep extensions with the jump if you want. So you can just stay here. Elbows are right next to your ears. Or if you want, add in a little jump. Just make sure you don't drop your weight. I just about did. Really think about keeping those arms nice and still. That weight is just going straight down your back. If you've got a lot of hair, like me, might be pulling it. Never fails. A few more. Should be waking up now. Check those arms. 5 squats. Make sure they're doing, the technique is good here. Hips going back. 5. Plank to pike, last one. Find your plank. Shoulders should be right over your wrists. Sit back in that pike. Like I said before, you have some more flexibility here. You're warmer now. Really sit those ankles down. Those heels, then go to the floor. Cool. Make sure you're leading with your abs here. You can pause at each spot. Hit that pike nice. Get your plank really set. Go up. This one should be a nice little transition move. Feels good. All right. 5 squats. Okay, this next set, I think that's 4. Next set's going to use your weights. So if you haven't gathered your bags, you've got about a minute to do so. Get a drink or whatever you might need. So again, grocery bag. I've got 2 things in there, roughly about 20, 25 pounds. Probably where I'm going to end up. Make sure everything's got good caps on it. Everything is secure. We'll just go ahead and put that to the side for the moment. So, you won't need that till the second move. So, you still need to gather stuff. Get that gathered. If not, I think we're ready to go. So, whoa. So first move is a one-legged, there. One-legged lunge, pick a leg to start with. Other leg goes back, forward. So these can be pretty fast if you want. Just make sure, again, knee doesn't track over your toe. We're gonna switch halfway through. So keep on this one leg. If you can try to not touch in the middle, awesome. Balance, switch legs, backwards, forward. This leg is obviously not as good balance-wise. That's okay. My right leg is never as good for balance. It's usually stronger though. All right, 5 squats. And 5. Kettlebell swings. So, grab your bag. If you're using a grocery bag, right down by the base of the handles, squeeze, maybe roll that bag up a little bit if you want to get a little bit shorter. Should be nice and stable. Pushing it back, coming up. So if you've done kettlebell swings, it should feel pretty normal. If you haven't, you need to go, you kick your hips back, and then you pump it up when that weight goes forward. Not really any arm motion here. It's all in your back, your glutes, and your hamstring. So you're not bending over, okay? You're shooting that hip back like you're hiking a football, and then shooting that up, squeezing at the top. Ooh, 5 squats. All right, this next one, it looks hard, but it's not. It's good for mobility. Sumo squat, nice and wide. Sink down, drop a knee, come back up. Super good for hip and ankle mobility. So your knee is staying at about the same angle of bend. It's all through these inner hip muscles, pelvic floor muscles that are helping you turn that leg in. And if you can, try to stay pretty low so this ends up at a 90. And this upper body, it's gonna turn some, but try to make it so at least your shoulders are both staying pointed forward. That's gonna ask those obliques to add a little bit more extra work. Good. 5 squats. We're gonna use your bag after this. So get that ready. Okay. Single leg deadlifts with a high pull. So grab that bag, make sure you've got it stable. You can do a kickstand. You're deadlifting down, pulling high. So side view, hips go back, hip hinge. You're down, coming up, high pull. You can let that leg go if you want. That's your call. Just make sure this front leg is staying nice and soft. Little bend, torso straight. Switch legs, kickstand if you want. And on that high pull, your elbows are going straight out to the side. Think about bringing your thumbs right to your chin. Thumbs to chin, and back down. Okay. 5 squats. Then we're doing burpees. 4, 5. All right, so whatever you did on your burpees last time, do them again. Ramp it up, doesn't matter. Get that chest to the ground, get your jumps in. This is the last time we're doing burpees. One key, if you're doing full ones, when you get down, cobra up, and then kick your legs up. It'll actually help you get that speed and inertia that you need to come up. So then you can start whacking them out pretty fast. If you want to do that kind of thing. Do these safe and in control. Let's push it just a bit. 2 more. All right, 5 squats. Think about that form. 4, 5. All right. Deadlift high pulls, let's go. No breaks. Pick a leg. Deadlift, whoops, high pull. Not rows this time. So again, side view, kickstand if you want. High pull. Leg extension. If you want, and switch legs. High pull. Guys, you can bring a knee if you want. I didn't notice I was doing that. All your choice. Just make sure that that leg is stable. A little bend in the knee. And you're sitting up with your hamstrings. Squats. Three, 4, 5. Sumo hip drop or knee drop. So toes out, drop it down. Again, shoulders looking forward. It's like the duck on the water thing, where everything below this level, there's a lot of action going on, but you're very calm above the waist. All the action is going on down here. Especially if you want to do some dancing. Then you might need to up it. If you're not dancing, what are you doing? That's what I say. All right, a few more. Should be feeling that burn. 5 squats. No rest, let's get it. Got 2 moves left. Ooh, good. Kettlebell swings. Last view for this bag. Let's get it. Down, up. Hopefully your bag doesn't break. I did feel a little bit of rippage in my handle. So you just reset this. There, let me grab the bag better. And again, just making sure that you're hinging at that hip. Weight's going back. I'm not, my chin is not up either. Keep that head, neutral spine, up and down. All the action here is in my hips, quads, hammies, lower back. Kettlebell swings. All right, 5 squats. We're almost there. 3, 4, 5. Single leg lunges, back and front. So rear, front, reverse, front. If you've got some left in the tank, balance feels good, speed this up. Make a little bit more cardio. Really get that leg burned out. To make sure that knee is not tracking over the toe. Switch sides. Again, this is my bad side. I don't know if I can go as fast. Pick a point on the floor. Stare at it. If you're having trouble with balance, all right, 5 squats. 3, 4, 5. All right. So, if you were counting our squats, any guesses on how many we did? Do the whole workout, because we're done with them now. No more squats. So you should have counted 100. We just did 100 squats, including the 10 that we did in the workout, or in the warm-up. So there were 90 throughout the workout, 10 in the warm-up. So this brings us to our ab section. All these are going to be done in a plank type of situation. So get down on your mat, bring your breath down if you need. This again, this is going to be about a 4-minute ab burnout. I'm just going to roll right through everything, take breaks where you need, if you need. So it's supposed to be high intensity, so keep it burning. We've only got like 4 minutes, and then you can break. You can do anything for 4 minutes, right? All right, elbow plank. Feet together, hip dips. So you're just going side to side. Allow that lower back to come up a little bit. That's fine with these, because you need to for the motion. Drop it down, either side. Make sure your upper abs are squeezing really tight. Drop that down to wherever's comfortable. And then come back to center. Drop it down. Okay, stay in that elbow plank. Widen your toes. Butt down. You're gonna seesaw back and forth. You've gotta have those upper abs super sucked in for this one. Think about being a super straight board with your back, rocking forward, rocking back. Should feel this in the shoulders, maybe a bit too, that's fine. Squeeze those abs though, or you're not gonna get your bang for your buck. All right, now we're gonna go into side planks. So find a plank, thread the needle, come back. So when you're set up straight, shoulders should be right over your wrist. Then you're gonna have to dip back just a little bit to get that needle thread. You can do this with a kickstand if you would like. Okay, switch sides. Find that side plank. Thread the needle. Make sure that back stand in line with your wrist. Back down to hip dips. Feet together in a plank. Drop it side to side. All right, saws now. So stay on your elbows, widen your feet, find your plank, up and back. Check that back, check the abs, get your elbows set. All right, side planks. Straight up, check that shoulder over your wrist, thread the needle. Might be feeling those shoulders. That's okay, we're almost done. Switch sides. Check that plank, get your shoulder over the wrist, thread the needle. One more. Phew. And there you have it. So we did a lot of squats with some quad work. So let's make sure we get this quad kind of stretched out. Again, I'm always broken record. Make sure you're stretching after every time. Even if I might not show it on the video. There we go. So shoulders might be kind of burning after that too. So here's a good one for your shoulders. Also, you put your thumbs up. It'll feel different. Drop that thumb down. You'll get a little bit different in that rotator cuff. So thumbs up, thumbs down. Switch that side. So thumb up, thumb down. This is also good for wrist, obviously. Get that wrist a little bit woken up. All right. Whew. I'm sweating. I always sweat though. So hopefully you guys got a good workout in there. The weather's been a bit funky this week, so I know my mental health has been a little bit more subdued. Mood's been a little bit lower, not being able to get outside. So that means these workouts are even more important. So make sure you're doing something, get some activity going. Weather looks like it's coming back next week, pretty nice. And if you can, get out there, hit the trails, do whatever you got to do to get those endorphins flowing. So anyway, have a good Thursday evening, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.